Welcome to the channel of love. I had to type all of that out then, like Life with Lucy. Okay, we're here for a speed read. We're going to do the star signs today, and we're going to speed read. Woo, it's cold. It's 2 o'clock on the dot. It might be like 1 minute past 2 now. Okay, let's do this. We're going to start with not Pisces, although Pisces, just pay attention to Pisces. Okay, I'm trying to work them out today. Aquarius, I've got some cards here. Let's get these cards ready. Give people time to join me if they want to. Messages from your angels. I've not done star sign readings in a while. The reason is because I feel that there's always a similarity. Is that the right word? Yeah, similarity within the stories. So I feel like it could be a not necessarily a continuation of the story, but I believe it is. Okay, so you are saying it is. Well, yes. But I feel like it's different aspects, different characters, personalities within the equation. So, look, you're going to get 12 different mini stories. Journey of Love. Right, there are 3 cards. And I'm hoping at the end, because we're going to be quick, Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jumped over the candlestick. We can get a collective message. Happy Sunday and full moon. Happy Sunday, Cynthia, darling. We're going to do the star signs today. And it's been on my mind for a few days. And then I've had clarification yesterday, just with songs. It's like signs in the stars. Aquarius, happy birthday. I know a few Aquarians. My daughter's an Aquarius, my sister is, and my mum is. I'm not sure why my mum was an Aquarius, though. I don't really feel, that really like suited her nature. Aquarius, I felt like it more suited Taurus, my mum, which is what I am, but I feel my mum was more suited to that. But let's have a look. We've got the Hierophant. So are we kind of like touching on like the traits of our star signs, and are they actually accurate? Or is it just like a portion of your personality? Aquarius, we're speed reading. So let me have a look at your cards. You've got 3 cards. My mother and I as well. Okay. What a nightmare. Is it a nightmare being an Aquarius? Would you rather be a water sign? Okay. Rather than an air sign. Is that what Aquarius is? It's an air sign. But then it's aqua, isn't it? Water. Aquarius, Libra and Gemini. Gemini being the twins here. Oh my goodness. It's like, what have I delved into? Because I've got to try and work this out. Quickly, Lucy. Okay. We've got 11 more signs to do. Okay. Cross keys, cross wires. So I'm going to stick to what I'm saying here. I feel like there's some Aquarians here that maybe feel like they're in the wrong star sign. Maybe they're in the wrong place of birth. The wrong vessel. I'm not sure about the vessel. God gave you that vessel. Like frozen pellets. Laugh out loud. Okay. The Hierophant. There has been this energy coming through over the week, Aquarius, about not really liking who we are. It's gone through me as well. I come home one day from work and just thought, oh, I don't know, it's just tiring. So let's have a look. This is remembering what love is. And we've had this cold energy, this cold front. So are we putting on a front? Now, I had a vision this morning, and I felt more like the High Priestess energy, but it was a black, so if we take the Hierophant away from here, this would just be black, okay, behind the Hierophant. It was a doorway. So I feel like you're in the darkness here. But what I saw was a high priestess, which I felt she was on the light side, because I could see like the representation of the pillars here within the vision, but it was dark. So it felt like I was just explaining this to Original, and that I'd had this vision. I felt like the high priestess had got up off of her throne, and now she was like looking like towards the doorway, the dark door, the black door. But she was on the light side. So I feel this looks like a masculine here on the dark side, and the Hierophant's there. So once the Hierophant gets out of the way, this person's going to be able to see the light. But they're learning and scratching their heads, and they're not too sure about Pisces. I feel Pisces then takes me to like, always Pisces energy always takes me to the Page of Cups, where he's holding this cup and it's got a fish coming out of it. Well, it looks like someone's maybe grown up and matured here, evolved, ready to see the light, and it's like these flowers they're bringing. But I feel there's a mum energy with this card here. It's like she's got an oven glove on. Just waving my gloves on. It's a bit nippy. I can make them into mittens. Just have to take this part off. Put them over. But I need my fingertips at the moment. Cold fingertips. Is that your fingertips? It's at your fingertips. The Hierophant said so. Look. How long have we been on for? 6 minutes, Aquarius. Let's get you some... Oh, and this reading's for February. Okay. So maybe you're feeling like an Aquarius, but you're not an Aquarius. You feel cold, maybe trapped, and finding it hard to see the light. Well, if you take your eyes, if you take your eyes out, if you take your hands off from over your eyes, covering up, you'll be able to see. Because the Hierophant's there, so it's time to see the light. You just have to stand like here, so that you can see it. The projection. You'll remember what love is. Traditions coming through. I was talking to Original about good old-fashioned love, and me being like a good old-fashioned girl. Good old. I think it was just I'm an old-fashioned girl. And this masculine here, he's walking towards the church. He's being bullied. Let's see what your angels want to say to you, Aquarius, for or those of you feeling Aquarian. Like you're trapped in a fishbowl, in a tank. Melina, you are confused. Well, yeah, look. So you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. I feel like that's why we're looking into the stars for the signs. And we get quite a bit of advice. So they say, yin yang's here. The dark and the light, Melina. So you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. I'm going to the journey of love. Short and sweet. This will give you the guidance you need. Do not fear. Hope is here. In the form of a doggy. Okay. Towering Magnificence, card number 30. So can you see the dark and the light here with the tower? You say that's a towering magnificence here. You've got the Hierophant. Or the High Priest, we can call him that. See the little, I don't know, splodges of red here I was taken to. Oh, interesting. This could be this character. His hood and his boots, oh no, sorry, his tights are red. See? I know you see it. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Now. Right, card number 30. Got all these blues here. Oh my goodness. 9 minutes, 44 seconds. We had a bit of an intro though, didn't we? I think that gets us into the rhythm. Some of the readings will be a lot quicker. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, that happened. I was out in the garden talking to Original, and she saw my shock reaction. I was like, I got up really quickly because a big, massive, she did see it, big bumblebee, queen bee, seriously come in front of me, but behind the phone, and it was like, sounded like a drone. And I was like, oh my goodness, what is that? And then it hovered around and then went. And so it came directly in front of me so that I could see it. It's a sign. It is a sign. Card number 30. Okay, Aquarius, you are entering the presence of the truly great and sublime divinity. It is without form, yet exists within all forms. It is humbling, or bumbling, and yet asks nothing of you. It just is, and when we encounter it, we are moved beyond words, beyond mind, and into realms of the heart that we may never have experienced before. It takes a brave soul to meet the towering majesty of divine presence. It can be a terrifying experience. The most terrifying card, I'd say, in the deck. It can be a terrifying experience as limitations, preconceived notions and identities crumble in the wake of its light. You are being brought to this place out of love because you are ready. Your soul has been craving connection to something so much larger than itself, to find something worthy to which it can devote itself entirely. This greatness is becoming available to you now to be witness to the extent that is helpful, so that you may find the greater purpose of service which your heart craves. Happy Sunday, Sherry. You are ready. This oracle brings you comfort that your inner path, your opening up to direct experience of the divine presence is happening now according to divine timing and grace. This is also confirmation that you are connecting with your spiritual guidance more consciously now, and that any sense of self that appears to be falling away from you now is because your divinity has outgrown it and a new awareness is taking its place. Okay. The poem for you, Aquarius. Mighty sentinels connecting heaven and earth, wisdom of the ancients, waiting for those who listen in the quiet. That's interesting. You cover your eyes up here, then your sense of hearing will be heightened. You're listening in the quiet for direction. Most definitely because you're confused and indecisive, because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. There you have it, Aquarius. Pisces. So I felt the energy of trying to work out for Pisces. The signs that I've just got now is that maybe they're acting a bit like a brat. Not anymore though, they've turned that around. It feels like a lot of self-evaluation here going on. Hermit. He was on the bottom of the deck when I picked the cards up. Pisces, let's have a look. What's on the cards for this February for Pisces, please? Coming out of the cold. Gradually coming out of the cold. So the brat energy would be kind of maybe always having whatever you want. So you always get your own way, or, you know, life's been, it's okay. You've been treated like a brat. Okay, you get what you want. Well, you're going through the change here, so I felt like that was turning around. But then there's this impatience of, like, maybe having, not nothing, well, losing it all. Maybe including your mind. There's too much emphasis on money, Pisces. So, the energy of trying to work you out. What is it that you're wanting? Do you want money? Five and the 7. Where's 6? Six of Pentacles. Bringing in the balance. You need to bring in the balance. You need to have a look at your energy. It's like... There's a... Oh, okay, I can see. I was going to say you hunger-driven. Hunger-driven? Well, we've got the King of... excuse me. King of Cups. So I said the Pisces energy, I was taken to like the Page of Cups. So the King is quite a possession. Because we're missing the Knight and the Queen. We're missing love. Because he's the King of Love. So what is it that you really want? I desire love. And he's matured and he's... I was told to pay attention to Pisces. So I was trying to work him out. What is it that you want? Do you want money? Because it feels like it's just always a struggle, striving. Or is it really love? This energy, it's like never having enough, always wanting more. It's like, okay, well, you've got a pentacle here. Is this not enough? More of a richness to life. So we've got the fish here that now is gold and it's around his chest, throat, I was going to say. He wants love. Pisces has not changed their mind, but I feel like some things have sprung up, because I'm looking at the springs here. Maybe 3 things have like sprung up in his life that's made him reevaluate his needs. There you go, Pisces. Whether it's talking about you or your loved one. It's like a fish out of water. So look at this energy here. It looks like a fish there, really. But when you have a look at this fish that's behind here, let's see what your angels want to say about this situation. Oh, lucky you. If it's really true, oh, lucky you. Ba 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 da ba ba. I'm going to have some coffee first before I read this card. Okay. Opal, your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. So why are we worrying about money? Because are we the caregiver or are we the caretaker? Well, a bratty energy would take a lot of taking care of. Got to take care of the brats. Oh, okay. I felt brats as if like someone who was spoiled, like as in maybe an adult energy, but the brats could be the children. Your children are taken care of. Don't worry about it. They need love. So, yeah. Opal. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well taken care for by God and the angels. You can't buy me love. Money can't buy me love. Right, the journey of love. Well, let's have a look then at the message. Nothing buys love. Nothing buys love. You don't buy love. No, you are it. Self-initiation, most definitely. Card number 12. The energy of the hangman. So if we're flowing on from Aquarius reading, this masculine's initiating himself. Card number 12. You are being touched by a wave of your own light in motion. There's the wave. It's coming in. You can see it behind, look. Can you feel the blessings and love that are flowing towards you from within you in an upsurging wave of love? I'm not sure. I'm just being honest. Can you feel it? This is your own pure divine nature. You can choose to empower another as the carrier of your own divinity, of course. And sometimes if you are not quite ready to recognize your own divine essence, this needs to be. Yet at any moment you can choose to recognize that it is you who are initiating yourself into love, that you are the being of light, the divine, that is drawing you forward into yourself. At any moment, you can choose to recognize yourself. Will this be such a moment? This oracle holds a message for you. There are many teachers on this path, some humble, some bumble. I just like it. Come on, the bumblebee. You're big. She was big. Well, I felt like it was a he. It was original, said that was a queen bee. I said it was a bumblebee. Big bumblebee. Some humble, some wise. Some great companions on your life journey. And some who will enter in and out of your life quickly, perhaps imparting a helpful word or teaching you a more challenging lesson about trusting and relying upon your own wisdom. The greatest teacher, however, is life itself. You can trust in your own experiences and know that it is the divine spark within you, the life within you, that is the one true teacher who carries you home in awakened reunion with the divine. Pisces, your poem. How easy to love, the words flow when it is right. I dare not tell you. Okay. Aries. The divine masculine's energy. Coming in, Aries. It's like, what do you want to say? Oh, we've gone into a conversation now, rather than, should we not just have a look and see what's on the cards for February for you? I think it's a mole. I guess I'm... Look like a... I don't know. Do you want that card there? We can have that card. What's on the cards for you this February? The Queen of Wands. When it said, I dare not tell you, if that's what it said about loving you, I was taken to Dark Horse. Baby, do you dare to do this? Because I'm coming at you like a dark horse or a black pussycat. Are you ready for the perfect storm? Because once you're mine, there's no going back. What's on the cards for you, Aries? Look at this passion. So you're thinking about it. She's looking at you. Do you know that she's observing? And she kind of knows. She's just sitting there, waiting for, I feel like, the seasons to change, for feelings to grow. Okay, the Sphinx is looking like both ways here. It's like she's seriously like on, I'd say on the chariot. That normally has the two Sphinxes. Maybe she's at the back of the chariot. So it's kind of her sitting there. Because I'm picking up this energy of the High Priestess, the Hierophant, like actually getting up off of your throne or your seat and turning around. So it's like if he turned around, he'd see that she's right there. But he's having all these passionate thoughts, Aries. Or you are. Okay. I felt, you see this little puddle coming in here? Hi, original darling. I felt like the mucky thoughts. The mucky thoughts that are coming in. And it's got him thinking. King of Swords, Aries. You're in thinking mode. As long as it's not stinking thinking, negative thinking. Because you're waiting to, look, the lions here are joining. Good afternoon, Lucy, darling. Good afternoon, original, darling. And it's like there's a stone, I don't know, just a tombstone. But it's like wanting to... I don't know how I went up, because actually I felt more of a demolition energy. Right then. Well, I can't see any windy energy in the picture, because normally like the wind would blow in the trees, so everything's really still. Aries, it's all the energy still, isn't it? But it's stirring up feelings here and emotions. Because the feminine's just sitting here. She's open, she's ready. It's nice because she's got a sunflower here. So it's like she's ready for change. And you're preparing for the change. Let's see what your angels want to say to you. 25 minutes, 23 readings in. It's okay. Okay, you got 2 cards. Three. Archangel Raphael, I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Let's make love tonight. Sexual healing is coming through. Well, that's what the energy of the cards are. Next one. Aurora, you are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. That's you, Divine Feminine. You're flying high right now, which may threaten others. The Divine Masculine here. But he's knowing what he's wanting. But don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. I mean, he's the page and you're the queen. He's just like sprouting like little... but look at the green card here. New shoots. Maybe he needs some new sheets. He's thinking about his bedding, his bed linen. And you're the queen here. Archangel Uriel. Okay, your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. Also, I picked up on like the stinking thinking. So I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. How beautiful is that, Aries? Let's go to the journey of love. Because we're on a roll now. I feel like we're in a rhythm. We're in a rhythm. Rhythm is gonna get you. Rhythm is gonna get you. The rhythm is gonna get you tonight. Oh, oh, 3-1. Card number 10. Now this card picks up about, well, I'm picking up the colours here, but picks up about a child that's important. And obviously there is some concern here about your children. Are they taken care of? And card number 10. Let's have a look at this, Aries. There is a heavenly child in your midst. It may be within your heart, in your womb, or a glimmer in your eye, soon to be. This child holds the key to fulfillment of a process that is happening for you now. The child might be a physical culmination of your marriage or commitment to another. It might be a symbolic birthing of a new self. That could be relevant. I feel that's relevant as well. It might be a symbolic birthing of a new self after a time of learning to bring male energies of protection and discernment together with female energies of feeling and creativity, whether within yourself or in your relationship with another. The child might symbolically be a new life, an improved relationship, a book, a new job, a completely renewed way of dealing with what was once a challenging issue, and so soon will not be an issue for you anymore. Just to name some examples, from masculine to feminine to child, there is now just one, a new reality dawning with grace. This oracle holds a message for you. New life is upon you now. You are being reborn and you will give birth to what is meant for you this lifetime. There is no need to worry. Just pray with an open heart that you may be supported to fulfill your destiny. You already are, of course, but prayer can help you realise it. The rest is in the loving and capable hands of the divine. Okay. Let's read this poem. Love is what makes the heart beat faster, the lump in my throat, the feeling of missing you so much that I can't wait to be with you again. And then we are, and I look in your eyes deeper, and I know the unspoken words that say I love you, and feel words in return. How short each lifetime seems, but what I feel with you last forever. May love be the compass that guides you on the course of a lifetime. That's a nice message, Aries. Okay. Take it on board, Taurus. Let's see what's on the cards for us Taurians. It's like, oh, happy days when Jesus came. Okay, let's have some cards. We're excited. I feel excited. I feel excited about February. Okay. Let's have a look. We'll take that card there. It's like from the bottom of the deck. Interesting. From the bottom of the deck, we find balance. From hitting rock bottom, we actually find our balance, and we're doing this perfectly. It's like we have the assistance of, I say we because I'm a Taurus, we have the assistance of the angels with us so that we can calmly and peacefully and gracefully walk up that path and claim our crown. We're about to become queen. We're just being balanced, masculine and feminine energy, the balancing of the Two of Cups here. Very nice, something to look forward to. It's coming in the springtime, got daffodils. So look out for the daffodils. Won't be long. Huh? And then there's somebody at the door. On a Sunday. On a Sunday. Got the Hermit. Okay, so there's a masculine here who is holding this lantern. I feel as if delivery man's got to go to the back door. Right, that was a bit distracting, wasn't it? What was that about? So you've got the Hermit here. He's not looking as optimistic. He's got this lantern, he's got his star in it, there's all this light, and he's still in darkness. So I feel it has something to do with you doing the balance. You're doing the balancing act. Okay. And I feel like he's, in a way, he's praying that you'll be able to, he holds his lantern for you, so you can do it. He feels like maybe he can't do it. But we know that he's wise, he's in the Hermit energy, which is really going on the other readings, he's learning. He's being directed by the divine, he's still in the dark here, but he can see the light. But it feels like his light is like trapped inside like this cage here. So the Nine of Swords energy. Well, yours is just like free to claim. So he's got some trappings that he's still perceiving. It's like knocking on the door, let me out. Hold on. Hold your horses. Okay. And the feminine in the last reading was basically holding like the sphinxes. Hold your horses. How many cards we have in here? 2 more? We can take 2 more. Okay. Yeah, Pisces. Okay, pay attention. You have to mature, don't you? Stinking thinking. No good in this picture. It's about being optimistic. Okay. So there's that Pisces energy, the Page of Cups here. And yeah, things are happening quickly. So Taurus, this masculine's just got to hold your horses. He's being told to hold your horses. You've got to grow up just a little bit, emotionally grow up, okay, because he's in love. But this is action. He's wanting action, but he has to mature a bit more. He can't just come in, I feel like, for the action with the Page of Wands energy. He's got to be more mature. And seeing as we didn't have the King of Wands suggesting like a really passionate king, we had a loving one. The blend of love, sex and romance. So you can have a look at that. That's him being balanced if you like, but I felt it was your energy, Taurus. You're both receiving divine guidance and divine direction. He needs to break out of his preconceived cage. And there's a doctor energy here with the healing. Purified, cleansed, washed clean, like of one's sins. because there's such an innocent energy about going up this path. So this masculine can't take this trip, can he, yet? Because he hasn't let go of, like, this darkness. The preconceived notion of oneself. Azure, your destined outcome, Taurus, your destined outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. We're going to read this card. Literally opened up to the page that said messages from your angels. So let's see what your angels are really trying to tell you, Taurus, here. What they're really trying to tell you. Okay. I feel like there's more than what I've already stated. Yes, you will receive your wish. However, divine timing means that patience and positive visualization are needed right now. Ask me to help buoy your faith so that you don't slip into negativity. You can speed up the process of answered prayers by having more faith in their inevitability. Conversely, doubts or worries about how your prayers will be answered will slow them down. Remember that the how of answered prayers is up to the divine wisdom of the Creator. Although you may feel urgency or even panic about your prayers, please trust that we angels are working non-stop behind the scenes to help you both. Keep surrendering and releasing these worries and fears to God and the angels. The more that you can stay centered in faith, the more easily we can assist you. Bloody beautiful. Okay. Journey of love. Shifting universes. Card number 7. You are blessed with an opportunity to change gears. I feel this is what's happening with this masculine, okay? He's being blessed from the darkness to the light. Oh, and he's had a dream. I had a dream this morning. Okay. You are blessed with an opportunity to change gears, to change your life, to jump on the fast train. You are being invited, or you are invited, to fling yourself off the repetitive treadmill way of life and into a dance through nature, to be utterly confused and delighted, to accept the way of divine trust, even with its chaos, the instability that precedes all genuine creativity. So here it is, your get out of jail free card. Your opportunity to make a mess and find what you didn't know you were looking for. You are being nudged. If you wish, let yourself go down that strange path opening up before you without knowing what it is, even as you take your next step. Your universe is shifting and stranger, more beautiful worlds beckon. Why not go where you haven't been before? You'll find yourself there and realise you are more than what you once thought you were. This oracle has a message for you. If you are thinking, oh, it's not this, it was the last one, wasn't he? Was thinking. King of Swords. This oracle has a message for you. If you're thinking of changing locations, jobs, houses, or attitudes, trying something new, especially if it's unusual for you, then the universe is supporting you. Now is the time to accept what you didn't expect. The dream. The taste and touch of you within, thoughts linger on a sweet caress. You come to me, no sounds distract, the night's embrace of innocence. The artist's brush across my lips, the palette rich in colours deep, to flow with feelings now renewed, and blend as one in breath and hue. Entwined, our bodies bathe in love, and weep with longing's slow release. Emotion's song and soft refrain awaken dreams that never cease. Gemini. Let's move on to the lovers now. $39.51 on the counter. Gemini, let's have a look and see what's on the cards for February. It's got to be quiet. Judgment. A Divine Masculine's energy. 9 of Cups. Yeah, okay. Yeah, totally understandable. If there's a mole, like, because I felt there's a mole energy, I'm looking down at a rug and one of the characters on it has a mole here. Beauty spot, we can say that. Beauty spot. So we've got Judgment here, and because I've covered up, so we're talking like about Gemini, the lovers. So we're looking at one side, and I feel that's a masculine. Well, I don't feel, I know it's the masculine side we're looking at here. He's fearing being judged. It's like he's ready, but he's fearing judgment here. Which we know from that Hermit energy. And it's like you just have to ask for forgiveness. Because it's like everybody else has. It's like you have to reach your arms out, but he's got them folded here. So he has to take a leap of faith. Quite literally a leap of faith. A leap in faith. So he's wavering. His faith's wavering. Don't lose hope. Never lose hope. King of Wands. Feels like he's going mad in circles. Because he knows that he does have faith and he does have hope. But then he kind of loses it. And that's what the masculine needs to work on. I'm feeling the energy of flames because the angel wings here. It's about that self-initiation. Sparking your own fire, your own flame, your own worth. And he knows this because, look, he's thinking about this with the red here. And then the flames underneath the arms. It's like you need to elevate yourself. If you have faith, all your confidence will be buoyed, won't it? Oh, boy. Now, because I've rearranged the cards, now we can see the feminine. Kind of saying, just hand it over to the divine. They will answer your call. I feel like this is medical first aid. There you go, Gemini. Let's see what the messages from your angels are. Athena, it is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. We're going to read this. It's important. Look, pointing out the arms here. Come on. You know how to be powerful. It is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. Athena. You have been afraid of your own power. You have worried that others would disapprove of you or leave you if you allowed your true power to shine. You have also been connected, hasn't said that, but you have been connected, I've told you that. You've been connected with the Hierophant, this higher divine, I want to call it an instrument, anyway. You have also been concerned that you might abuse your power and that your masculine energy will become unbalanced. I'm here to help you reveal your power to yourself and others in a way that enhances your relationships, self-esteem, and life purpose. Your power comes from love, from God. You who are made in the image and likeness of your Creator have unlimited power within you right now. You aren't capable of abusing your power because your heart chakra has opened like a flower in bloom. Think of a person whom you admire, who is both powerful and balanced in the masculine and feminine energies. So who do you think the Divine Masculine is thinking of? You, Divine Feminine. So think of a person whom you admire, who is both powerful and balanced in the masculine and feminine energies. Such power is beautiful. It also amplifies your spiritual healing and psychic gifts. You are a strong and powerful light worker, and God needs you to accept and reveal your power. But the angel's looking down at the masculine here. Got the message? Got the message. Sherry, Leo energy. My Lilith in Leo. Healing my Lilith with fire energy. Closing so many karmic cycles right now. Integrating. Beautiful. Let's go to the journey of love now. At the bottom of the deck, the card here, it kind of twisted when I moved the pack. So I did feel initially that the energy was, you want to move from like being the bottom of the deck when it comes to like the journey of love. You want to put yourself on top. Sweet Soul Rising. Card number 20. Well, if that's not the number of judgment now. Sweet Soul Rising. Come on, guys. Picked up on the energy of raising your arms to receive. He's got them crossed here. Maybe he's cross with the divine. He's got to take that leap in faith. Okay. I feel like he's been part of the sack race. You don't get far with the sack race. You can't move very fast. When you've got a sack, like when you're standing in a sack. Excuse me. Thinking of the song Bad Moon Rising. Is that correct? I don't know that song. Card number 20. What are the lyrics? Show me. Sweet Soul Rising. So let's have a look at this. You may feel lost in your own thoughts and feelings. This is the sweetness of surrender into another world. It's a time to dream, to wonder, not to be clear and sharp right at this precise moment. If you have a clear plan, let it become soft and feel your heart open to allowing whatever may be. We might believe that it is through tough action and dynamic assertiveness that we make our way through the world, yet sometimes the sweetness of the soul rises, and instead we can flow gently into the currents of the cosmic ocean, unsure of where we are headed, but safe in the truth that all waters naturally return to the ocean, where they are all wanting to go eventually anyway. You can use your own efforts to swim to your destination against the current at times, or you can float on the sweet love of your own soul as it enjoys the privilege of getting to know itself as one with the divine. This oracle brings you guidance now. Surrender and flow. This is not the time to assert your will and try to make things happen, no matter how much you may want to or believe that you should. There is something bigger happening, and everything is going to turn out perfectly according. 20% battery. Oh my goodness, how many more we got to do? It's all good. Okay, where are we? We're not even very far into that. Do you think we might have to have a part 2? We might have to have a part 2, which is fine actually, because how many have I done? We'll count up in a minute. Let's finish this. There is something bigger happening, and everything is going to turn out perfectly according to a far larger plan, and that includes your well-being too, beloved. Sometimes we have to let go of our expectations about how that bigger plan will be achieved and just let it happen, trusting that it will actually take place, even without us striving to make it so. This is one of those times. Okay, Gemini. I think we'll have a little, let me just count on my fingers, because that's what they're for, aren't they, for counting? Who have we done? Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, 5. So we've got 7 remaining. We're going to have a break, guys. Okay. Gemini, let's finish. I've been on for 50 minutes. Let's finish with this poem for your reading for February and for this part 1 to these star sign readings, or looking for the signs within the stars. With innocence, I share my heart, a smile expressing with a tear, sweet words and feelings that impart everything that I hold dear. The promise of a blossom high, the air is bathed in fragrant scent. To reach the sun, you have to fly. Desire wells with love that's meant. To wait for heaven's soft embrace, a fruit so firm and succulent, God's promise must remain so chaste, while passion's glow is slowly spent. Such patience born, with times in sight, my soul doth burn in embers light, and savours fresh and moist and ripe, the gift of love when it is right. Let's finish with a Mother Mary card though. Well, we've got 20%, haven't we? We've got a little bit of time. No need to rush off immediately, but I don't really want to start another star sign just yet. But I'll be back, guys, yeah? I should charge up my phone. My elbow just slipped off the arm of the chair. Yeah, we just have a little breather, relax. I don't know what the time is, to be honest with you. Oh, what time did I come on? 2 o'clock. Okay, and I've been on, it's 3 o'clock. So, 4 o'clock, how about in an hour's time? Well, it will be when I finish this, if I come on at 2. So we'll be back on at 4 o'clock my time. Yeah? Yeah, deal, date. So if you want to join me for part 2, we'll find out. We'll start off with Cancer. We're going all the way through to Capricorn. No, just one card, please. Then join me at 4 p.m. Oh no, that's a lot of cards. Our Lady of Peaceful Change. Our Lady of Starting Over. Yes, because the energy will shift in an hour. Our Lady of Answer Prayers. So it'll be like different, I don't know. Look, we'll find out, won't we? Patience, dear one. Our Lady of the Sacred Hearth. Our Lady of Love. Right, let's put them back in. We just want one card to leave us. Part 1. So we spoke about, it's a lot about the masculines, isn't it? Yeah. And he's now been given like his get out of jail free card. So let's see what the Mother Mary 32. I'm not going to show you the image. I'm just going to read you the message. You have been holding on to a deep concern, and I ask you to hand it over to me now. Okay, when I said I'm not going to show you like the picture, because I could hold up the judgment card there and say hand it over. Okay, so I'll show you one picture, but you've seen the pictures. You have been holding on to a deep concern, and I ask you to hand it over to me now. Allow me to offer you a gift in exchange for your devotion and trust. I offer you the gift of peace. Peace that all is now resolved. Peace that the material situation is flowing toward perfect completion. My peace be with you now, my child. Handing over a concern to the Divine Mother can sound easier in theory than how it is experienced in practice. We might think that we are handing something over, but if we are worrying about it again in 5 minutes or 5 days, then we have taken it back again. Handing something over means a complete and utter letting go, a surrender of attachment to the outcome, and a willingness to trust that what is meant to be will be. It is based on an acceptance that the Divine wants the best for us, and that whatever happens will best serve us, irrespective of whether we are initially thrilled or initially disappointed in the result. We can ask for what we want with great passionate enthusiasm, and then ask that what we are given serves us best. When we pray in this way, we allow the Divine to present us with opportunities and solutions that will supersede any concepts we could have come up with on our own. We allow the Divine brilliance to be. Mother Mary, excuse me, Mother Mary can bring us a gift of inner peace when we approach our spiritual life in this way. That doesn't mean we don't care, that we check out of our relationships and our world. It means that we are blessed with an ability to accept what is and to relax in trust of what is yet to be. We put in our effort and our prayer, and then we let go. The gift of peace comes as a sign that we have indeed let go. We are just allowing life to be. In times of great spiritual growth, there is near constant uncertainty, a seemingly endless process of transition can be experienced. Let me just repeat that. Let me just have some coffee first. Okay. In times of great spiritual growth, there is near constant uncertainty. A seemingly endless process of transition can be experienced if you are on an accelerated spiritual path this lifetime, which is highly likely to be the case as you are attracted to this oracle deck, which resonates at such a vibration. It is a precious resource to be able to find a place of peace that doesn't stop us from growing, but empowers us to relax and trust with contentment in our process, even when our process is one of great tests or challenges. Mother Mary comes to you through this oracle with a message to be heeded. You are either in a situation now where you feel tested and challenged and are uncertain as to whether or not you should be worried, or you are going to have an issue that comes to a head soon, which may feel challenging to you. Do not fear. She says this: I am with you. I am your cloak of protection and the eye in your heart that shows you the way through. Trust me and allow me to bring you peace. From that peaceful place within, you will be able to make choices that help you greatly. You will be inspired by the inner guidance from the Divine Mother, which flows more easily into your peaceful mind. Do not worry if you do not see a way forward at this time. That is a question of timing only. At the right time, nudges are given and a way forward becomes visible. If you cannot see a solution right now, that does not mean that there is no solution. It simply means that the threads of the situation or issue are still being unknotted. Have you ever tried to quickly unpick a knot? In a hurried fashion, the threads can become tighter. In a relaxed fashion, they can easily and instantly unravel. With the gift of peace, your life may seem to slow down, but the resolution of problems will quicken. Open to her gift of peace and experience this for yourself, beloved. Hi Pandora, I can't believe what's going on with the DM and Karmic. It's like a soap, these types of programs I don't like. Don't watch them then. Don't talk about them. I sometimes wonder, Pandora, you know a lot, don't you, about what's going on? And if it's maybe just turn your attention the other way. Guys, I'm going to be back in an hour's time at 4 o'clock. And I will catch up with you all soon. So have a nice hour, relaxing, peaceful. Let's just peace out, yeah? Peace out. Okay. I'll see you all soon. Until then, take care. Much love. I'll see you in an hour, Pandora. 4 o'clock, GMT. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.